Good morning, everyone. Janie here. I hope you all are having a wonderful day. I am having a very cold day today. It is, I don't know, it's like in the 30s right now, and tonight we're supposed to have a hard freeze with it possibly getting down to 26, which is not normal for us at all. That is really, really cold, and I'm gonna have to cover a bunch of things. I think it'll be okay because I really haven't planted too much tender stuff yet. So there's just a few things that I'm gonna have to cover, but it's just so frustrating because it's like 4 days before our last frost. And if you look at the 10-day forecast, next week is supposed to be absolutely gorgeous. So it's just this one day. I got to get over it. It'll be fine. I know you guys are all in the snow and I'm complaining about one day in the mid-20s, one night in the mid-20s, but I'm still cold. I'm not used to this. So I was going to go on the side of my yard today and clean up my potting area. That was my plan. I was going to do it. I've been putting it off, and I'm going to put it off again because it's just too cold. So I think what I'm going to do today instead is I'm going to try and make my first cut flower bouquet of 2022. I think I'm going to use some of my Big Love tulips that I have in my kitchen garden that I know I have to pull out anyway. I might use a couple of my daffodils in the front yard. I love having those in the yard, but I think that, if I get like 2 of them, I think it'll be fine. I do have some anemones in my cut flower garden. That's like the only thing that's ready in my cut flower garden right now. And then I think I'm actually gonna get some of this honeysuckle as like a filler, greenery in the bouquet. So I wanted to bring you guys along. It's going to be windy and cold, so I'm probably just gonna put music over it when I'm outside, and then I'll bring you back in here in the kitchen and we'll put together a bouquet. right, you guys, I'm back inside, warming up. My hands are freezing. It looks warm outside, but it is not. It's got this like wind chill that we're just not used to in California. So it's a cold day, but here is my spring haul. I guess I'll say that. I've got these gorgeous daffodils. I only picked 3 of them. That's all I could bear to lose out of that front garden bed. I've got these big love tulips that are absolutely gorgeous. Again, the greenery from the honeysuckle, which I think is just so springy, and my favorite ones are the ones that kind of curl a little bit at the end. You'll see when I put it in the vase or the pitcher. You guys will see it just brings a lot of movement to bouquets. I love it. I got some of the Verbena de la Mina that was on that bush. It's so funny, that bush is like half in bloom and half not in bloom, so that's all right. And then hiding over here, I have some black and white, black spot anemones, right? Even this one has a little bit of red on it, which I think is kind of cool. And then the Mr. Fokker anemones. And these have really short stems, so hopefully I'll be able to incorporate those. Oh yeah, and some Spanish lavender as well. So I have to say, all in all, this is a pretty good cut flower haul for end of February. I'm pretty happy with this. So let's see what I can put together. All right, and I've got a little bit of plant food. This is the Crisol brand. I just got these from Amazon. I'll see if I can link it below for you guys. And I just got these because I ended up making so many bouquets last year that I just thought that I would, instead of doing the big bucket, I would just do these. And then I can pass these out to people when I gave out my little jars of bouquets. So that's why I have these. Okay, so I'm gonna start with what I think is the focal flower, and that's the tulips. They're so pretty, and I'm gonna make a mess, so just be prepared. Some of the daffodils. Black spot. I think once these open up, they're gonna be gorgeous, really pretty. Last thing I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna add in some of these curved honeysuckle vines. These are ones that I was gonna take off anyway, so it's perfect use for them. This was honestly one of my favorite filler flowers last year, or filler foliage, I should say. I just think it made such a difference. love it. This just feeds my soul. It makes me so happy. Okay, let me show you a closer look. Look at how gorgeous it is. I am so happy with this. It's so spring. Now, I know this tulip is totally blown out and it's probably only gonna last a few days, but that's okay. I have plenty more out in my garden that I can replace it with. But I figured I might as well use it. Look at the daffodils. These guys are my favorite by far. Verbena de la Mina. It's just a shrub in my garden, and I just think it's a beautiful cut flower. Like I said, it's like the air. I think that's what Floret calls it. If it's not, I'll put it down here. You can see I have the Mr. Fockers, the blue anemone. They had short stems. Hopefully the stems will get a little bit longer as the season goes. And then I just love using this honeysuckle vine as, the greenery. I think it just brings so much movement to all my bouquets, my arrangements. And then some lavender for some scent. Beautiful. Okay, you guys, so that's it for today. I have my absolute gorgeous first spring cut flower arrangement for this year. I'm super excited about it. I'm gonna take like 50 pictures right now. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you did, please consider subscribing. I'll see you in another video very soon, and I hope you all have a chance to get out into your garden today, no matter how cold it is.